Hello everyone, today I'm going to take you to a new land. OMG, here we are, this is a 200-year-old abandoned house. Surprised yet? And now, let's explore what's inside of us. This piece of land is estimated to be about 70 square meters, resembling a pristine tropical forest. All you can see is the original green color of the leaves. Today, Ton and Tom will decide to clean up this abandoned house for free. Let's follow in the footsteps of the two brothers Tom. No need to say more, the two guys who love cleaning started their journey. Today's weather is quite cool, so it's very convenient for these two guys to play their cleaning roles. They held a large knife and a powerful grass cutter in their hands. Tom and his younger brother assigned one person to cut and the other to saw. They began to roughly cut the weeds that grew haphazardly at eye level on the entrance path. Tom wore a hat and meticulously cleaned the area around the gate. His younger brother wielded a sharp knife to cut the wild grass around the wall. Here, there are all kinds of plants, from dried betel nut trees, daisies, wildflowers, to wild grass. His younger brother swung the knife so hard that he cut the tree in one strike. He must have worked out every day to have such a strong body. Tom carefully cleared the stubborn clumps of grass underground. Each of his meticulous movements made me feel that he was a family man. But doing this kind of grass clearing while wearing a white-brimmed hat and a white jacket is definitely something that needs to be thrown away when returning home. Because this area is rural, there is a lot of mud and dirt around. Not to mention the smoke and dust, and the resin of the plants that sticks to clothes and cannot be washed. They clean from the outside inward. Look, it looks quite tidy now. I am really looking forward to the transformation of this 200-year-old house by the two kind-hearted guys. I think about 20 years ago, this was a house with a very beautiful garden. I wonder why they no longer live here. It's a pity. Returning to Ton and Tom, Tom's younger brother Ton is trying to stretch his body to the other side of the wall to cut down the wild bushes. The power of man and machine is quite good, and in a blink of an eye, the pathway is cleaned up. Then he ran over to his older brother to collect the remnants of the bushes that he had just cut down. Watching the two brothers work diligently is really impressive. Ton used a rake to gather the debris and dry trash together, then he picked it up and threw it outside. 10 minutes later, the two brothers have cleaned up the entrance. We can see that the field alongside the house's canal is covered in lots of weeds and thistle plants. I wonder if there are any eels, snails, or fish in the canal below. But even if there were, these two guys wouldn't have time to catch them. They are working at full capacity. Tom is still using the trimmer to work deep inside, while his younger brother Ton is cutting down the plants growing on the wall near the canal to make it cleaner. Whenever there is any rubbish, he picks it up and throws it away to keep things tidy. Next, Ton takes the lead in cleaning up the main yard in front of the house. By this time, the two brothers have exchanged tools. Tom is busy cutting down large longan branches growing next to the canal to make the house more spacious and less dark. Watching Ton in action, holding the trimmer and moving around like Superman in the movie, is impressive. He is tireless in his work. Meanwhile, his older brother uses the rake to collect the remaining branches, and then carefully moves the trash out. He will only stop when everything is clean. Tom also takes care to use a coconut broom to clean up the area around the yard. Whoever can marry these two brothers will only know how to sit back and enjoy the fruits of their labor tonight. In front of this house, there is a piece of land separated into an oval shape, perhaps reserved for growing climbing vegetables such as gourds, pumpkins, bottle gourds, and cucumbers, or alternatively, they will grow expensive ornamental plants such as bonsai coconut trees, betel nut trees, porcelain flowers, orchids, silver dollars, and roses. Ton skillfully used a basic saw to cut down the unwanted weeds growing wildly around the area. "You guys probably shouldn't be staying here," he warned. Wow! The camera zoomed in on the circular land, which was built like a miniature rock garden. By now, I'm sure the homeowner has already planted expensive plants and flowers here. It's truly a priceless area. At this point, both I and the viewers are eager to see the final segment of the video after all the cleaning and refurbishing is done, aren't we? Don't fast forward to the end, though, surprises are still waiting for you. Tom took out a small knife to cut off the stubborn roots clinging firmly to the ground. They say you have to uproot the grass, right? Ton diligently filmed the second small house, which may be the homeowner's kitchen. They trimmed for a while and discovered the decorative patterns on the wall. This may be a new construction built not long after the homeowner gave up this house. The water was so fresh looking, and the designs were quite eye-catching. Perhaps the owner won the lottery and became wealthy, so they decided to buy a house on the bustling street and live a luxurious life. Moving closer to Ton, he looks cool in his white hoodie, holding a trimmer to cut off the excess weeds and wild herbs. To support his younger brother, his older brother steps up and cleans up the remaining debris. The cutting is temporarily done, and we dispose of the trash first with a long hoe. With just one long hoe, we can pull out all these weeds. Please like and comment to support us and the Ton brothers. After using the hoe, he continues to use a shovel to clean up the excess garbage. The house has been cleaned to about 70%. Try rewinding to the beginning of the video and seeing what happens. I can't believe this is the same place. It seems like these plants are not difficult for the Ton brothers. In less than 2 hours, they have made the pathway and the yard area look clean and bright. If you turn the camera to a wider angle, Ton is the one who transports the garbage out of the house, and Tom is the one who cleans around the curb and stairs. The homeowner must be very touched by what these brothers have done. We wish them good health and success in their labor. They not only work hard, but also work very carefully. We greatly appreciate their kind hearts. Look, the stairs are shining. They even reveal the bright veins of expensive stone tiles. Then the two brothers swept it clean, don't know how many times already. They act as if this is their own home that they're living in, so they have a duty to clean it up every day. Ton and Tom even don't mind getting dirty as they hug the dirt, sand, and dried branches on their hands and clothes. It's truly admirable. This family even brought their mother's red pot to hold the debris beside this abandoned house. Isn't it cute to see? Each of them tirelessly worked for 2 hours. And now, they have completed cleaning the front yard and the alley, making it spotless. It seemed like everything was done, then the camera turned to Ton holding a pruning shear to cut the beanstalk. If someone had taken care of this plant, it might have borne fruit instead of ending up like this. It's a shame that they had to remove it to clear the kitchen entrance. I think they should renovate this kitchen area. Tom used a machete to clear the surrounding weeds and even uprooted a gourd plant to help his brother Ton, who was still hesitating there. In front of them were a banyan tree and some beetle plants. Will they cut them down? I don't think they will discard these precious things. Stop thinking about trivial things. Looking at the dilapidated kitchen door, I understand how it has endured for 200 years. They never forget to clean up as they go along. Further away, it seems that Tom is in the poultry and pig farming area of the homeowner. With a well-designed irrigation system, I think this will be a valuable piece of land after these brothers have cleaned and refurbished it. One used a shovel, the other a hoe. They took turns working to finish early and cook for their mother. They even asked for permission to go out with their girlfriends later that evening. Tom swept everything together and Ton carried it away to dispose of it. They alternated between cleaning and carrying. Looking at this corner, the house appeared bright and clean, as if someone was already living in it. It's true that the hands of a caring person make all the difference. Wow, the house has been completely transformed by the hard-working hands of the two guys. I'm sure this video will spread and reach the owner of the house. I hope the owner will recognize his 200-year-old house and come back to visit it. Of course, we should also thank these two kind-hearted guys. Let's take a look at the before and after pictures of the house. It's truly a meaningful clip. Our video ends here, and there are still many more videos waiting for you. Please like and subscribe to our channel to receive notifications of new videos. Goodbye and see you again.